Draymond Green's elbow, all-star madness, more Cavs drama, and 4 games of NBA action. That's what we got on the schedule today, so let's go. Yo, what is up guys? It's me, Zach Lee, back bringing some more daily NBA news. You guys already know that you are the real MVPs for coming back each and every single day. Seriously, can't thank you enough. But now let's just get into everything that went down yesterday. Quick warning, if you are squeamish, this part of the video might not be for you. The Warriors played the Wolves last night, right? Typical game. Nothing crazy happened in it, except when we got a glimpse of this on live TV. Now, brace yourself because this might disturb some people.
And Draymond tried to dunk it down and was fouled in the process and took a very hard fall, but he's all right.
What was that? Can someone tell me why Draymond Green's elbow looks like that? He did hurt his elbow back in December against the Nuggets. X-rays came back clean. There was no fracture or anything, but that was his left elbow. It's his right elbow that's swollen. However, it can't be anything serious since he was still out on the court, but that thing is just so swole. I did look up swollen elbow in general though, and this thing called elbow bursitis popped up, and it sounds gross. I'm not even going to read you guys the definition because it might gross some of you out, but just imagine if you had a water balloon in your elbow, except it's not filled with water. And this must be the same thing that happened to LeBron James' elbow over the summer. He said that he heard it after the 2017 NBA Finals. It swelled up to the size of a tennis ball, similar to how Draymond Greens looks. He was still practicing and everything, and it eventually went away on its own. So I'm guessing the same thing will happen with Draymond's, where it goes away on its own. But Dre, for the sake of everyone that watches Warriors games, can you please put a compression sleeve on like LeBron James said he was wearing when his elbow swole up, so we don't have to see that. So the All-Star draft happened yesterday, and round of applause to the guy in charge who thought it was a good idea to actually not show it to us when everyone wanted to see it. So we didn't get to see it go down, but of course we did get to see the results after it happened, and here they are. Team LeBron, you have DeMarcus Cousins, Anthony Davis, Kevin Durant, and Kyrie Irving. Those are the other starters along with LeBron James. Then off the bench you have LaMarcus Aldridge, Bradley Beal, Kevin Love, Victor Oladipo, Kristaps Porzingis, John Wall, and Russell Westbrook. And for Team Curry, you have Giannis Antetokounmpo, DeMar DeRozan, Joel Embiid, and James Harden. Those are the other starters. Off the bench, you have Jimmy Butler, Draymond Green, Al Horford, Damian Lillard, Kyle Lowry, Klay Thompson, and Karl Anthony Towns. Initial reaction by the fans is, how on earth did this happen? How did these teams become so unfair? Team LeBron is way better than Team Curry. You got Durant, Davis, and Cousins. That's what people are saying, but I can kind of see how this happened. LeBron James got the first pick of the draft. He picks Kevin Durant. Then Steph Curry goes, he decides to go with Giannis. LeBron takes AD, Curry Harden, and so on and so forth. So really, since LeBron picked first, it was either Stephen Curry got Giannis or he got AD. He chose to take Giannis. So LeBron could have had KD and Giannis, or he could have had KD and AD. He got KD and AD. Either way, it was going to look really good for LeBron's team. It's just with the reserves though. Like, I have no idea what went down here because LeBron James somehow got Russell Westbrook, and that's surprising because Stephen Curry had the first pick when it came to selecting from reserves. And no offense to any of the reserves, but who on earth do you take before Russell Westbrook when looking at the list of the names of those players? So yeah, once again, initial reaction is LeBron James has the better team. And I think Russell Westbrook might have had the best overall reaction out of anyone to the teams. This man thought because of a picture that LeBron James tweeted out showing the list of the teams and Russell Westbrook's name was last on the list, he thought that meant that he got picked last.
Your thoughts on being picked by LeBron for the All-Star team?
Oh, that's cool, man. That's good, man. Finally, they got the teams figured out.
Tell me how you really feel.
But I see I was the last pick on the list. I was just trying to figure out,
Alphabetical.
It was alphabetical.
See, I told you, man. Alphabetical order, man. Of course I was first. Of course, man. What are you talking about?
Kevin Durant's reaction, on the other hand, he was just happy that he wasn't the second pick of the draft this time.
The NBA All-Star rosters were announced. What's the most interesting aspect of playing with LeBron and being picked number 1, which we found out, and also going against Steph, Klay, and Draymond on the other team?
Well, finally somebody picked me number 1. That feels pretty good. It's going to be fun competing against Steph, Klay, and Draymond. I'm sure it's going to be a lot of trash talk throughout the weekend, so I'm looking forward to it. It should be fun.
This All-Star game is about to be a lot of fun to watch. Hopefully, LeBron James and Stephen Curry hold true to their word and actually make this thing competitive this year. And finally, like always, there was a bunch of stuff that came out regarding the Cleveland Cavaliers once again yesterday. And people are really starting to get wild with this whole thing. I saw at least 2 or 3 articles talking about the possibility of the Cavs trading LeBron James. This is really the point we are at right now. First off, you can't trade LeBron. He has a no trade clause, and he said before the season started that he is not going to waive that no trade clause to get traded anywhere. Secondly, how on earth do you trade LeBron James? What kind of package do you get in return for LeBron James? Someone answered that question for us as well yesterday, as an article came out suggesting that the Cleveland Cavaliers and the San Antonio Spurs should do a LeBron James Kawhi Leonard swap. This is really the point where we are at right now. Anyways, we're not even going to entertain that thought because it's just ridiculous. The main thing that had everyone talking about regarding the Cleveland Cavaliers yesterday, though, was reports about Kyrie Irving threatening to have knee surgery if the Cavs refused to trade him before the season started. Irving's desire and request to leave the Cavs last summer are well documented, wanting to leave LeBron James' shadow and the culture LeBron James dominated in Cleveland. Upset that the former general manager David Griffin was gone and admitted that the Cavs considered trading him to Indiana for Paul George, Irving asked owner Dan Gilbert to trade him. Gilbert didn't have to honor the request though, as Irving had 2 years left on his contract. But according to multiple sources, Irving threatened to sit out the season and have surgery on his knee, convincing Gilbert and Cleveland's front office that the relationship was not salvageable. And it doesn't stop there. Reports also came out saying that LeBron James then went to the ownership of the Cleveland Cavaliers and privately requested them to still not trade Kyrie Irving. Welcome to Keeping Up with the Cleveland Cavaliers, your daily NBA drama show. The main question though that I had when I heard all of this was, does Kyrie Irving need knee surgery? And it turns out he does. It's a very simple procedure though. It's more of just a follow-up from the surgery he had back in 2015 to fix his broken kneecap. And I guess he'll have it over the summer and it's really no big deal right now. But you know, this just goes to show the type of dysfunction that is the Cleveland Cavaliers organization. When you have a player come to you and say, trade me right now or I will have knee surgery and miss the whole season. Kyrie Irving was to the point where he would rather not play at all than play another game for the Cleveland Cavaliers. But amidst all of this, LeBron James is still fine. He says the Cavs will still be fine and he actually likes where they are as a team right now. We'll be fine. We've got to work on our bad habits though. It's not going to be easy as we all like it to be, but at the end of the day, nothing has ever come easy to me, so I actually like what we are. I don't like losing. I don't like the way we've been losing, but I think it's going to help us in the long run. This goes back to the whole Cavs thriving under chaos theory. When people say that this stuff happens every single year, and yet once that time of year comes, the Cavs flip the switch and all of a sudden they're playing like one of the best teams in the NBA again. And I would like to believe that this is going to happen, but at the same time, something just feels different about it this year. It's never been this bad. What do you guys think though about the All-Star teams, about Kyrie Irving threatening to have knee surgery if the Cavs didn't trade him, and about LeBron James saying everything's going to be fine? I like where we're at right now. Let me know all of that down in the comment section below, but now let's take a real quick look at the games from last night. Some people think that this performance from Russell Westbrook was fueled by him thinking at the time that he was the last pick in the All-Star draft, so he went out there and had to try and send a message. I doubt that, but it is a cool theory. He was just having one of those nights. He and Bradley Beal both were having one of those nights. Westbrook goes off for 46 while Beal went off for 41, as well as grabbing 12 rebounds and 7 assists. Is Bradley Beal better than John Wall now? From what I've seen so far this season, it seems like he is. Thunder win though, 121-112, and I got a feeling that some big changes could be coming for the Wizards soon. They've been going through some things and I'm not sure what, but I got a feeling that changes are coming for the Washington Wizards. As for the Thunder, it seems like they're having more fun than they've ever had out there. Karl Anthony Towns was a monster against the Warriors. 31 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists, but it takes more than just one guy like that to beat Golden State. Still no Jimmy Butler from Minnesota though, as the Warriors get the 126-113 win. KD did it all last night. 28 points, 11 assists, 10 rebounds, 2 steals, and 3 blocks. That right there is why LeBron James picked him first overall. De'Aaron Fox had his first big NBA moment as he put back slam the Bogdanovich miss with 3 seconds left to go in the game to get the Kings a narrow 89-88 win over Miami. Every time the Heat have a chance to catch Cleveland for the 3rd seed, they don't. Fox finishes 14 while Buddy Hield is still for some reason a better player off the bench than a starter. He had 24. The best player for the Knicks last night was Trey Burke. I honestly forgot this guy was still a thing. He had 18 points and 11 assists, a really good game, and hopefully he can keep that up and make a name for himself in the NBA, but it wasn't enough as the Nuggets were just able to do whatever they wanted on the offensive end, dropping 130 points, 130 to 118 the final score. Jokic with 18 points, 10 assists, and 7 rebounds. That wraps up all the action from last night though. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to smack that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more daily NBA news, as well as join the quest to 200K #1,000,000 in a year. Remember to vote for the player of the day, but also remember the only players whose team won are eligible to win player of the day. And yesterday that player was Ben Simmons and his 19 points, 17 rebounds, and 14 assists. Thank you once again for watching. I'll see all of you right back here tomorrow for more daily NBA news, but until then, I am out of here. Peace.